What's up, my loves? It's your girl Diamond. I'm back with all new episode of Love and Hip Hop Miami. So Amada Negra is back. She's in the Dominican Republic, and she's very happy. Her music has been thriving, but she's also have been working other ventures. She's in real estate investment properties, constructing Airbnbs. She's loving it, and she's talking to her mom about making Dominican Republic her second home. But her mom wants her back in Miami, but she feels like if there's wherever I go, I can make money. I'm gonna go. So in the midst of getting into real estate property, she meets Alan, who's a realtor. He showed her the ropes, and 8 months later, they fell in love. But that's the main reason I believe that that her mom wants her back in Miami. She does not want her to waste all the work that she's done to stay here with the man. That's it. Oh, we're gonna find out more. And then she was kissing her. She was kissing her man all lovey-dovey and sexually in front of her mom. I'm like, don't do that. Don't kiss your mom like that in front of your man. Don't do that. Don't do that. So we get Sookie. Sookie is arriving to her store. She got a cat. She got the Good Cat store. And she listened to her mama's advice about investing in other businesses. And she opened up a clothing store, which is very cool, very nice. Good for you, Sookie. She's got all types of clothes for all types of females. And her cousin Isiah is looking for a job because her mom wants her to hire him. But she said, Isiah is hood. You think I'm hood? He is hood as hell. He quit his job to come work for me. That's how hood he is. Going just hop, 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 hop. But she's going back to how nobody's gonna tell me when I can and cannot have kids. When I'm good and pregnant, I'm not gonna do nothing. I understand that, Sookie, but your career is on the rise right now. You really want to stop? But of course, she's trying to show him when it comes to being in my store, sell my product, showcase my stuff. Don't just say you could buy this one. Say you could buy all three. Bring in that coin. So Isiah said he worked in retail for 3 years. He's worked at Popeyes, KFC, and C-Trends. I was like, oh, you worked at C-Trends? I'm not knocking you, C-Trends. I'm not. I'm not knocking you. But in those 3 years, did you work at those 3 years consistently? Did you work a year at Popeyes, a year of KFC, and a year at C-Trends? Was those 6 months and 3 years? I have no idea. But C-Trends is like, not bottom of the barrel, but a lower part of working at a high-end retail store, or working at Burlington or Ross for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Or working at Macy's. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need your full retail experience. Now, Sookie, don't just base off your cousin working for you. Get some actual people who know how to work a store. Don't just hire family and think it's gonna be all good. Because he looks like he is too hype and too happy to work for you because he wants to be on camera. That's what it is. So we're back to Sheila Marie. She's doing her affirmations. She wrote a book while in the pandemic. I'm doing that as well. I'm about to create my poems and get that shit copyrighted as well because I think about those things a lot. She says she's not normal because she's not perfect. She feels like women are put into a box and be told to be a certain way. And she feels like love the skin you're in. Don't give a fuck what nobody else say. And I'm of that norm. So she meets up with her friend. Her friend is very pregnant. I don't think I caught who the friend was. But she said she went into she found out about the miscarriage. And she didn't feel like she was in it. She was in shock. And at the point she was losing the baby, she saved a playlist for her future children and started singing. But she didn't know what would happen by the time it was happening. She felt broken. And she talked to Ace, but he wasn't really giving her the support at that time. He was making a smoothie for Jim, and then that was it. He left her alone to deal with the loss of the baby. And even though her friend said maybe he was trying to protect your feelings, but he did not know it came off as dismissive. And she said it's really hard to be emotional with my husband because he tends to put it in the box and hold it and deal with it later. And, she said at the end of the day, I don't know where it comes to getting some form of support from my husband because he's been in some severe trauma in his life that he never got help from. We talked about it for the first episode. He lost his daughter during complications, and he's probably lost other members in his life throughout the time, and he's never talked about it. But she wants them to get better and try to figure this out together instead of being against each other because she was triggered. She must have went through a very bad space and did not want to be around him. So they're hosting a Mother's Day brunch, but she feels like it's not a good time because I can't celebrate anything because I'm not a mom. I was about to be one, but I've You know, I've lost that right now, and I don't know when I'll be able to want to get it back. And she said she doesn't feel welcomed anymore. So we get to Trina. She's at the Trick and Trina morning show. She arrives late, but she's already irritated. I believe this had something to do with production because this is the anniversary of her brother's death. He was killed in 2013, and it's been 8 years since then, and she honors him every single day. And they have a memorial service for him. But she said she's a little irritable, she's a little agitated, and said it's not the day. So they're talking about the anniversary in Atlanta, and Trick asked her, why did you have the anniversary in Atlanta, not in Miami? You know, that's where we came from. We need to do a better Miami. So what you think we should do? She's not here. She's like on the phone. Like, you know what, at the end of the day, I don't even care. Because today is not the day. It's my brother's anniversary. I'm done. This is not the day. My brother was killed at 9:51. This is not a good day for me. Let me go. Let me go. I'm done. I'm out. Because she said, it always happens. I have the worst anxiety on this day. It never fails. She's not listening. She just blew up and said, today's not the day. I'm gone. Nope. F y'all. I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm like, I really could not get mad at her for feeling like that when it comes to dealing with grief, because everybody takes grief differently. Everybody goes through different stages of grief, and this is how she chooses to go about it. And Trick recognizes it, and he's not going to question it. Next. We're back to Sookie. She's having an engagement photo shoot with Bill. They're posing weirdly until they get to the end. Her mom comes in. She said, no, Bill, damn it. Because he bent her over a little bit, but it looked really weird at the shot. But she also noticed his ankle monitor. I don't know what that ankle monitor is for. He's on house arrest or parole. I don't know what that is. She wanted him to hide it, but he said, nah, we thugging. She said, listen, my baby's getting married, okay? This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance for her, and I want it to be right. So she's talking about, you know, how we're moving in the right direction. We're getting everything done. Everything is going great. But I'm going to need y'all to put a pause on the baby until we get a much better momentum going on. And Bill chimes in and said, I can see us elevating in 5 years with negotiating and having 5 kids. She said, no, that's not what we're going to do right now. That's going to stop everything. No, we finna have a baby. She said, who's finna? Finna what? What do you mean, right now? Yeah, right now, no. She said, how are you going to go about this if you think you're going to be pregnant and then people are not going to want to sign you or deal with you after this? He wants to say Cardi B signed a Reebok deal when she was pregnant, and then Sookie says Nicki just had a baby, and she paused and said, you know what they did before that? They had to reach a level for them to get to where they needed to be. Nicki Minaj was already in the game 10 years when she had her son. She had more than enough time to get where she's at. So she is definitely comfortable where she's at. Cardi, again, she had multiple singles out, multiple music out, multiple content out to now feel as though she is comfortable to not having 1 kid but 2 kids, and she is still working while being pregnant. Y'all are not even there yet. Y'all not there yet. Y'all just now starting. You do not have anything solidifying yourself to make generational income. You know, constantly growing income left and right. No, you don't have that yet, Sookie. And then she said, my mama told me to have kids because it could hurt my career. It can. It definitely can. Not to say you can't have kids, but just wait a minute. Then she wants to do a comparison. A man can have a career, it don't stop him. It don't. Look at Future. He got over 10 damn kids, and yet he's still in the studio making money. Look at that. Because he's not there for his kids. His kids are being taken care of by the women he has kids with. He's not doing nothing. The men's always being perceived as being single, but they can do what they want to do. For a woman, if a woman is stopping her bag and getting what she needs to do, they don't want to deal with her because they feel like if she's not going to be important for her to get her career out there before she has a kid, then we don't need to work with her anymore. They tend to drop women like that for it versus a man. And she said, listen, why don't y'all just focus on getting married first, and then a year after that, focus on having kids? I just want a year. And women in society, it is really hard for them to be able to have a career and be a mom. It is extremely hard. That's what she's asking for, just a year. And y'all keep on going back to the same example. Cardi did it. Nicki did it. Okay, but they already have music out there. There was already a well-known name. Sookie, you're not a household name yet. So, Trina, this is a very sad scene. So they have a memorial service for her brother. Trick realizes that we all just let her have her moment and let her be at peace. Well, we got you, Trina. Her son's, not her son, her brother's nickname was Gunki. He was murdered. And she was very sad about it because this has always been a very sad day for her for the last 8 years. And even though she's really sad about it, she just knows she's going to keep on thanking his name and praising her brother every chance she got. And they showed his son, his daughter. I was crying in this scene for them. I really was. So also, Trina talks to Joy preparing for her first performance. It's the pandemic, and it's for the AIDS walk. She's super nervous, but she couldn't focus on it because of the memorial. But we're going to see after that. We're back with Amada. Amada is talking to her boyfriend about her mom pressuring her to go back to Miami. She loves Miami, but she loves the freedom and the spaces in the Dominican Republic because Amada, in the beginning, she loved music, but she felt like it became more work than it being about the passion for music. So it was all about making sure you looked good for them and not for yourself. She said it was an entertainment slave, and it wasn't good, which is why she wanted to make something for herself, what makes her happy. And real estate investment property is making her very happy. So her mom doesn't want her to waste her career by staying with him. But, see, I'm not a robot. I'm not programmed to do things the way you wanted me to. I have been programmed into singing and dancing since I was 5 years old. I want to do these for myself, and I'm ready to get married and have kids. And Alan is not budging. He wants her to stay there because I feel like how can he do that for you? Pretty much make you stay where he's at, but he doesn't want to move to Miami with you. That's a little bit not looking for me. But yeah, he's not budging. And he said he'll have to have a conversation with her mom. And she said, and say what? I'll let her know. And say what? That you want her to be here. All right, I'm going to let you know now. If you cause some things to make me go against my mom, I'm kicking your ass. And even if you do that, and me and my mom are going against each other, and you do some shit to me, I'm kicking off in your ass. Tread lightly, okay? Yeah, but she's all about making sure that her mom is happy and not making her feel like she's being a bad daughter by not doing the things she wants to do. I understand that completely. So we're back with Ace and Sheila. They are preparing for Mother's Day brunch, and of course she feels like this is still not a good time. Her mom and her dad divorced when she was 3, so her mom has developed extreme social anxiety. So she didn't want to put her mom in that position to see her ex-husband and his new wife. So she probably stay home. Oh. She loves her husband, but she wants to have a good relationship with Blondie, but it's been a mess since the beginning. Because when she came into the picture, Ace was giving Sheila all the attention, and his mom felt threatened because she's like, where my place at? This isn't good. So they were talking about an old 4th of July event, and then she had the conversation with Blondie. It segued into that. And Ace is not good on day-to-day communication because she wants them to have more family events more, but they be in their own world and they don't communicate with each other outside of that. Then we get back to the whole thing about how they didn't talk for a year. She blocked them. She was stubborn, and it's all about her way or the highway. And Sheila recognizes the fact that that's pretty much what made her her life. She's been abrasive, but since her life has taught her such hard ways, this is how she goes about it. So, but she wants to have more relationship with that. She wants to have a better relationship. At the end of the day, she wants to be supportive. But she wants to also be respected by Blondie. Cannot be respected as his wife. You don't respect me as his wife. And she just wanted to know how to deal with it because when they did have that year without speaking, she didn't know how to go about it because she felt like Ace Hood wanted to drop her and leave her alone and not care about her. She said the exact opposite. He was very hurt, but I did not know how to deal with that situation, how to support him. So concerned about everything was, you felt like I was taking over. You felt like I was, replacing you. But I wasn't trying to replace you. Nobody could replace you. It's like a queen in the castle. And you felt like, where's my place at? But then Blondie tells Sheila, I tried to call you, you don't answer. And Sheila admits it. I don't answer people's phone calls. I don't be knowing who or what when you gonna be calling me, and I don't know what's gonna come out of your mouth, either good or bad, and I don't find no fault in not admitting to that. I don't tend to conversate, or I don't tend to answer phone calls, but I want to do better with that. Now, when it comes to that, I felt like they must really be in their own world. If they don't talk to nobody else outside just them, they must really be really in their own world where they don't answer nobody else's phone calls. Because sometimes you don't want to hear negativity all the time. You want to hear love, support. And if you're calling for negative, yeah, I wouldn't answer my phone calls either. So, yeah, then the whole thing about talking behind her back, what exactly has she been saying about Sheila? And she said, we're not going to play the blame game. We're not going to make excuses. But at the end of the day, you guys are married, and I want to have a relationship with you because life is short. She's like, all right. She said, I'm going to have to find my way to deal with Miss Blondie because I feel like at some point we're going to be right back into the same old cycle. It's the same dynamic. The mother-in-law and the daughter always going about who's going to fight for Ace's attention, who's going to fight for him. When it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be a competition between me and my mother-in-law. We should all love and respect. We should all love my husband, but respect the fact that he's my husband. He's not yours. He's your son. Two different things. So at the end of this scene, Ace does a speech to his mom about how his mom was so strong-willed. She never let him down. She always stayed strong with her and her siblings. And it made Sheila feel left out because she's like, can I get some type of, grace? Can I get some type of support on my side too? But she didn't. And she's definitely feeling uncomfortable because this is all talks of motherhood. And she feels like she doesn't belong. And Blondie talks about how she misses her mom. I believe her mom has passed. At the end of the day, I love my family. And Sheila, you are a part of my family. And I think one day you'll be a great mother. Don't you think she'll be a great mother? Now, I do not know if when she said that, she was being mean and digging or throwing daggers at the fact that she lost the baby. I don't know if that's where she meant, but that's where I felt like she wanted to sting it more into Sheila's face that she lost the baby. But if she was being respectful and saying, I think you'll be a great mother and that day will come, I hope that was good intention. I really do, because I really feel like it was on the lines of her trying to throw it in her face, like, you can't have no kids. Look at you. Yeah, look at you. You can't have no kids. What's wrong with you? Like, I feel like she wants to just dagger. She wants to throw daggers at Sheila for losing the baby. Feel like it's her fault. And maybe make her look like she is not the woman for you. That's where my mind went. Like, I hope that is not. So we're back with Trina. She's running late because her management gave her the wrong call time. So KO is definitely in his feelings saying this is late. She is the worst. She's supposed to be here. It's not here. No, you must the motherfuckers messed up the call time for her. It's like how you messed up the anniversary for her too. Don't blame it on Trina. So she's trying to get dressed and everybody's trying to rush. She said, listen, everybody got chill. I'm ready when I'm ready. So she gets on stage, she's having fun, she's back home. It feels like nothing ever left, you know what I'm saying, to be back on stage after a long pandemic and lockdowns and everything. And it's an exciting moment. So she meets the head of the festival, which is the AIDS Healthcare Foundation. And, we have over 1.3 million people in healthcare. And considering the fact that the leading cases of HIV diagnosis is predominantly black people from the age 12 to 24. So when we created this festival and created the headline and list and put you at the top, everybody was sold out on having you here. So you are pretty much, we're thanking you for bringing all these people out for the AIDS walk. We thank you. And she's very happy because she was feeling so down, so depressed about her brother's memorial, but the reaction of the aftermath of doing something for a good cause changed her spirits. And I'm happy about that too. And we thank you as well. We're ending it with Amada. She is having dinner with her man and her mom, and they're having a conversation about they want to take the relationship seriously. They're going towards marriage and having kids and making more money with the investing. But Alan starts it off. He said, listen, I want her here with me. I have my business here and I want her here. But in the midst of them trying to talk about getting things on a serious note, the mom was like, is he coming here? Is he coming to Miami? Is that what it is? If that is the case, then we can go ahead and talk more about this. If he's staying here, then that's not good. That's a no. But, no. He said no. Amada's going to stay here with me. But she said, well, I don't need to go to Miami when I make money here. Why would I do that? And the mama's not feeling that. So you going to sacrifice your life with this man when he's not going to do the same for you? So Alan wants to say, all due respect, she's trying to tell you she wants to start a new life. And he said, you've had your life already. Let her start hers. The mom said, listen, you have a life and a career back in the U.S. You ain't got time to worry about this. But she said, Alan, you're the one that's changing her mind. All this dig, all of this, nice smiles, trying to say, let's stay here. Stay with me. Stay with me. Wheeling her in. But she said, you're going to do this. You'll be giving up your career, your life, everything. And she said, maybe I'm not supposed to be dancing and singing for the rest of my life. Maybe I want to do more for myself. And he said, yeah, maybe she's supposed to be here with me, making money, having kids, growing together, making money, all that stuff. But then the mom wants to talk about the sacrifices that she's made. The mom went through a lot of jobs to make sure that Amada got what she needed. But she said, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the sacrifice that you did for me. I'm not saying it wasn't all for nothing. Then her mom said, now you want to get married and give birth and become a nobody? I'm like, really, mommy? Because she wants to have kids, she wants to get married, she's not somebody. She's a mala negra. They can't take that from her. Even if she was to be with Alan or not, they cannot take a mala negra from her. I don't like the fact that she feels like I need you to do everything all you can do without no man. Don't turn into your mother, Amara. I feel like that's what she's trying to make you turn into her, because her mom is still bitter. And I don't want to do that. I love Mama. I love Mama Anna. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But she said, you're going to throw it all away, and it's frustrating. Amada gets upset. It's frustrating for you? How about it's frustrating for me? I have always supported you. I have always, done everything that I can. I'm the one that's working all day and night. I'm the one that don't have any friends. I'm the one that's traveling. I'm the one that works all day. I want something for myself now. But then the mom said, I've always supported you. I'm like, and I appreciate that. I really do. It's a whole back and forth. And then when she said, listen, at the end of the day, I cannot live my life pleasing you all the time. I need to do things for myself. But then I'm sorry that I did not turn out the way that you wanted me to be. I'm sorry that my life did not turn out the way you wanted it to be. And she gets up, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to film this no more. And then her mom is like, you going to do all this? You going to do all of this? What about me? What about me? Like, nope, I'm done. I'm gone. I'm out. I don't care. You're going to throw it all away for this man? You're going to throw it all this way? You're going to come all this way just to find love and that's it? No, that's not going to happen. I was like, whoa. This is not good. Listen. For me, I don't know. Amada is very head over heels. I would say that. And the fact that Alan is not going to budge moving for her, like he can't do his real estate investment in other areas, I find it hard to believe that his real estate investment is just in Dominican. It's not nowhere else. Okay. I get where her mom is coming from. Like, you worked so hard to get to where you at. I don't want you to waste it all away with being with this man, and you're gonna regret it. So I get that, but I feel like, mom, don't live your life through your daughter. Live your life for you. She's done a lot for her mom. She has. But to stop all that, I don't know. It's a back and forth. I really can't say that I'm all on Amada's side. I understand she wants to find herself. She wants to get married. She wants to find love. She wants to have kids. I understand that a clock is ticking for her, but I can also understand what her mom is saying. Like, you know what? I want you to be somebody, but I don't want you to waste your life and feel like you never tried. But Amada has definitely made her grind. She's done a lot. It's a lot. I'm two ways about it. I really am. I think next week the relationship is gonna be over, and then she's gonna move back to Miami, and I think it's gonna be more drama after that. But that's it, y'all. That's all I have for today. Please don't forget to like and comment, subscribe, and share my content. I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye.